Ooh, we're live. I got my coffee. Oh, I needed this coffee. I've been sitting here just about falling asleep. I was editing a video, took me hours to edit it. I put it to render, and what happens? Rendered failed. So I got mad. So I figured I'd go get the mail. And I got squishy mail. Woohoo! So we're going to open that in a little bit when some people show up. But I thought I'd start with showing you what I've been doing. Being as how I'm Dr. Chaos, the Mad Fiber Artist, I have been making chaos throws. So basically what I'm doing is just taking my hand spun and crocheting it into throws. So that's one side. And this is the other side. I think they're quite pretty. And I'm using a stitch that's really loose and open. And I just use whatever yarn comes next. So if it's a really thin yarn, I've been tripling it up. I just chain it before I stitch it. And I get these lovely throws. So this is finally using up. Hi, Kimberly. Yeah, I'm finally using up my hand spun. And I'm very happy with how they're turning out. I do need to weave in my ends. Yeah. But I just keep adding on the next yarn. And I just keep going through. And I'm calling them chaos throws. And I am loving them. So when I have a few together, I'll probably list them on my Etsy shop, which they probably won't sell because, Etsy. But I like them. They're pretty. And I'm enjoying making them. So I know this is an odd time of day to be doing a stream, 3:00 on a Friday. But I just needed to not punch my computer for the rendered fail. Well, 2 hats counts. I'm loving the chaos throws because it's literally just grab whatever's next and just keep going. I have no rhyme or no reason. I could, I suppose, group them according to color or fiber or something, but I prefer the chaos. Although this blend here kind of looks like I planned it, which I really didn't. This kind of looks planned too, but it's not. One for the BFF and one for the hubby. Of course, they have to be worthy of the hand spun. Oh, hold on. Kitty! Say hi, Bobble. Say hi, Bobble. Yeah, I have a couple that I made. There's one here on the back of the couch, and there's another one around here somewhere. My kitty cats love them. Just love them. Bobo is not, however, loving the loving right now. He's like, just let me go. Just let me go. Oh, no, he's staying. Oh, I figured he would bolt the second I released him. Oh, he's going to come up to photobomb. Don't step on the keyboard, buddy. You know better than that. Kill the live stream. Yes. Oh, he's curious about the box. My other cat just ran out into the catio. He's like, oh, you're live and talking to yourself again? I'm out of here. Latte's not terribly social. Bobo is a little cutie. Like he's got such a sweet little face on him. And I'm always telling him how cute he is, and he's always looking at me like, no, I'm a tiger. But he is cute. He's so little. But he gets into big trouble. So, Lion Brand had a sale. Hold on, I'm going to call up my info. They had mystery boxes. And they are, let me see if I can find the original posting. See if I can view my order here. I'm trying to find the description. That's not working. I'm trying to find all the info here. Search. Mystery box. There we go. So the mystery box is, description is 7 skeins. You'll receive an assortment of 3 different yarns. All yarns are hypoallergenic, so they'll all be acrylics. And they're up to 7 skeins. And they can contain fine, medium, or super bulky. And they're $25.83 Canadian plus shipping. Oh no, you have COVID. Oh, I hope you're not suffering really bad with it. Hopefully you get a milder strain. So I ordered 2 boxes with shipping to Canada and taxes and everything. It came out to $88.16. So I should have 14 skeins of yarn for $88.16. I was working on the next breed study post to put up today when my video failed to render and pissed me off so bad I haven't been able to get back to it. They do have some Lion brand around here, but the nearest place I can buy yarn is like an hour away, and it's the Michaels or the Walmart. So I have to really, be in the mood to drive all that way to get it. And I love a mystery. What can I say? I'm a sucker for it. So I thought I would try this because, it's fun. I love mystery boxes. And if I don't use it, if it's not something I'll use, I can donate it. But I was thinking I might make some chaos blankets, chaos throws in acrylic for people who can't handle wool. Okay, so they are bagged. So there's the inside of the box. My shipping. I'm just going to put this down on the floor. They say mystery box, and it's definitely a mystery bag. And I just realized it's open at the top, so I got a quick glimpse of colors. Oh my. All right, let's see what's in here. Landscapes Fusion. So it's like an orangey brown. It's actually really quite pretty. All right, I want to get in it. All right, there is no flap, so we'll rip. Oh, it's so silky. Wow, this is gorgeous. The colorway is Flushing Meadows. It's 100% acrylic. It is a medium, and there is 109 yards in this skein. This is gorgeous. Wow. So it is a single ply yarn, and it's got a really nice shine to it. I don't know if you can see the shine, but it's so pretty. So I got 3 skeins of that. And then we have Basic Stitch Anti-Pilling. Let's have a look at this one. It is like a pink. It's almost a fuchsia, but not quite bright enough to be a fuchsia in my world. They call it hot pink. It looks really peachy in my screen, but that's okay. It's nice. So it's 185 yards, and it's a medium weight, and of course it's 100% acrylic. But it's so nice and soft. This is what I like about Lion brand is their acrylics are just, they're beautiful in a way that a lot of acrylics aren't. Red Heart with Love, I think, is the other acrylic I like. I'm not really a yarn snob. I'm just okay, maybe I am. I like really soft yarns. Ooh, the Pound of Love. That's an interesting color. What are they calling this? Straw. That makes sense. Okay, so this is more the kind of acrylic that I have Hi, Crystal. I bought mystery bags from Lion Brand Yard, so I'm just opening them up. I wanted to get them just for fun. I do like a lot of the Lion Brand acrylics, so they're made from Pound of Love yarn. It's a little rougher than I like. I'm such a fiber snob. So there is 1,020 yards in here. The color is interesting. Nah, I don't know what I would do with this. I might just donate it to somebody who wants to knit or crochet with it, or I might hold on to it and find something to do with it. We will see. But I just couldn't resist the mystery. Most acrylics do soften when they're washed, Kimberly. Yeah. I'm just such a I'm so picky. I'm such a tactile person. I think that's what it comes down to, is I'm so tactile. So that's the first bag. So we got 7 balls of yarn. We got 3 of the Landscapes Fusion, which I absolutely love. And we got 3 of the Hot Pink Basic Stitch Anti-Pilling, which is really quite nice. It's very soft and silky. A giant granny square for the heck of it. Now that's an idea. We'll wait and see what we get in the second one. And maybe we'll have something we can use with that one. All right. I could use it for core spinning. That's a good idea too. All right, let's have a peek inside this one. I can't see anything. Oh, looks like it may be more of the same, which is not a bad thing because I did like the Fusion. Yep. And what was the color on this? Yeah, Flushing Meadows. So another 3 of the Fusion and another 3 of the Hot Pink and another one. You think they would have at least varied it a little bit, but they didn't. The exact same thing in both bags. Now that kind of bums me out. I wish when they did mystery bags that if you order 2, they would grab one from a different pile. But on the other hand, I now have more than enough for projects. So that could be fun. I'm going to have to think about what I want to do with that. I could use the Pound of Love to make as a core. It would make for a bulky yarn. But it'd be interesting. Oh, we got people popping in. Jennifer and Lori, hello. Hi, guys. Nice to see you. I was just opening up some Lion Brand mystery bags that I bought. And there was 2 yarns that I liked. These 2. And then Pound of Love. So, but I'm not disappointed. Big old granny square blanket. It would be huge. With 2 pounds of love, that would be 2,000 yards. Even with crochet, that would make a fair size blanket. You should see this. I don't know if I can angle the camera so you guys can see. Hold on. What my pretended little innocent is doing. There he is. What's in there? What's in there? Oh, there's the cutest little sneezes you'll ever hear. Seriously, he has the most adorable sneeze. Hey, buddy? Yeah. I was just showing off my chaos blankets that I'm doing with my handspun. Finally found a use for it. Yay! Making chaos throws. Oh, Bob will just attack the tail. I'm just grabbing whatever, and I'm using extended single crochet, and I just work my way through. And this is, I think this was the first one, and I've made 4 of them now. Yes, hypoallergenic. Apparently not for Bobo, but you know. Come here, Bobo. Ugh. He sneezes a lot because he's so fluffy. Look at this face, though. Isn't that the cutest face ever? He's just such a little cute. Look at me so mad. I'm a killer, Mom. I'm a killer. Yeah, that's right. I'm an apex predator. I'm not cute. Extended single crochet gives you the height of a double crochet, but it's way more flexible than a double crochet. Let me see. Let me grab a crochet hook and I'll demonstrate. 1 second. Somebody play Jeopardy! Okay, I'm back. I'm going to use some of this pink anti-pilling, and I've got it's an 8mm. So when I crochet, I like to go up a hook size or two because I like my crochet to be more flexible and less dense. So I generally go a little bigger in the hook size than they call for. Just trying to find I'm about to make yarn barf. To heck with it. Yarn barf! I know you're in there somewhere. This is like lovely. The hand on this is very nice, especially for an acrylic. All right, here we go. We got an end. So I'm just going to do a foundation double crochet. I'll do a few stitches so we have a base to work off of. I'm throwing around fancy terms here. And don't laugh at the way I hold my stuff. See, I'm horrible for working to gauge. I crochet loosely to start with, and then I like my crochet nice and baggy. I like it to have drape. That's it. I like it to drape. All right, one more foundation double crochet or linked double crochet, however you want to call it. All right, so extended single crochet. Starting at the beginning, we're going to chain 2 because it's going to be the height of a double crochet, even though we're doing a foundation single crochet. I always use my beginning chain as my first stitch. It's just what I'm used to, and that way I don't end up missing stitches. So for foundation single crochet, you go into your stitch, you pull up a loop as you would for a single crochet, yarn over, but only pull through 1 loop, yarn over, and pull through 2. So what you end up with is, I'll do a double crochet here, the height of a double crochet, but it's a much more flexible stitch and it has a lot more drape. So extended single crochet, you just go into your stitch, pull up your yarn, yarn over through 1 loop instead of both, then yarn over and through 2 loops. And it just makes it so much more flexible, I find. Did it again? Yeah, right. Think, Tammy, what are you doing? All right. So I will do a couple of rows of extended single crochet. And then I'll do a couple of rows of double crochet. Then I'll show you the difference. I don't know if you'll be able to see much of a difference on this small sample, but we'll give it a go anyways. As you can see, I crochet with a very loose tension. I have nothing tensioned here. Just the way I have always crocheted. Whoops. I've been doing extended single crochet for so long that I can't double crochet anymore. I just sit and watch TV and just extended single crochet and extended single crochet, and away I go and add on yarns when I need to. And next thing you know, I have another chaos throw. Bobo's over here attacking my yarn because he's a little brat. But he's a cute brat, so I love him. Yeah, you can't really see the difference much in this little sample, but let's see. But you can. So these are the extended single crochet. You can see it's a much more open, more flexible. These are double crochets and they're much tighter. In this gauge, you're using this crochet hook, it's not quite as noticeable. You still get a lot of drape because of the crochet hook. But if you use a smaller crochet hook and tighten it up, let me see. Okay, I'm going to go grab another crochet hook. Somebody play Jeopardy. It's okay, Tay-Tay. What's up, buddy? Tay-Tay, it's okay. I jumped up and scared Latte. All right. So I grabbed an F hook. And I'm just going to continue from here. So it's going to look all wonky because of gauge, but you know, whatever. There's not much I don't do in crochet. I've been doing it for so long now. I'm just comfortable doing it all. Except that Bobo is attacking my yarn. Give me that. He doesn't bother the yarn unless I'm using it. And then he's just all over it. So a ball can be sitting there. No interest in it. As soon as I pick up a crochet hook to use it, he's like, oh, playtime. Game on. And sometimes he's really subtle about it. And I'll be stitching away and all of a sudden my yarn is wet. And it's like, oh, darn it, cat. All right, I'm going to do one more row of double crochet. So we get a really nice dense sample. Oh yeah, my yarn's wet. Bobo's been chewing on it. Thanks, buddy. All right, now I'm going to do extended single crochet. We'll do a couple of rows of that. Oops. Now, because this yarn is finished S and I am crocheting, it is getting a little bit splitty as I'm trying to work through the stitches, but that's all right. I'm used to that. I can just work with it. All right. So here's our double crochets, and it's like pretty dense. And I don't know if it's just more of a feel or more of a visual, but it's dense. Then you get into your extended single crochet, and it tends to like open it up more, and it gives it more drape. It's probably not as noticeable on a little sample like this, but you can see how the double crochet, you have to push it to bend it. The extended single crochet will just kind of flop around. It's much looser. I don't know that it translates visually, but when you're working with it, it makes a big difference, I find. And it gives it a lot more drape, and it gives it a much softer hand. So I prefer to use the extended single crochet. And the nice thing about it is it moves quickly like you're double crocheting, even though you're not. See this? Whoops, I smacked his ear. Did you just realize everybody's watching you? He's about to babcat. That's what I call it when he does that on the yarn. I call it babcat. There he goes, babcat. Bap with a P, not a D. Hey, stop that. But this is nice. For acrylic, I'm very happy with the feel of it. It's quite lovely. Yeah, I know you're watching. Trying to help. Hey, you're just trying to help. All right. So we'll just pop that back in there. And I'm going to put that over there. There's a good boy. So what's everybody been working on? I'm curious. Anybody got big projects on the go? This is basically what I've been doing, and the breed studies. I'm going to have to go back and attempt to get that video to render. That's on the next one. It's on the Castle Milk Morit. It's all done. Everything's shot. Edited it all. Spent hours doing it. Put it to render, and it tells me there's a media clip missing. So like one frame at 30 frames per second is not working. Oh no, Crystal, the pipes froze. And we got extreme cold coming again tonight here. Oh man, that sucks. I hate winter. Is it going to be over soon? I hope so. I think we're in February, aren't we? Yeah, February 4th. I haven't done a chaos sweater. I did do a modified crochet. Well, I mean, I've done what I call chaos sweaters. I've done a couple of knit ones, and I did a couple of crochet ones, but they're not great. My crochet ones are better, but I modified a cardigan pattern, so it doesn't quite work out right. I followed the cardigan pattern down to the yoke and the V-neck, and then I joined it at the V-neck with some front post double crochets so that I would have a seam of double crochets down the front, and then continue to basically follow the cardigan pattern, just joining it. Unfortunately, the posts kind of do this across it, but I'm working on doctoring that up a little more. 34° Fahrenheit. What's that in Celsius? I am born on the cusp of metric coming to Canada. So some things I do in Fahrenheit, some things I do in Celsius. F2 Celsius. 1 degree. Yeah, that's a little chilly. That's a little bit chilly. Tonight we're supposed to have minus 35 Celsius. Which is minus 31 Fahrenheit. I know they line up at about 30. 32 is temp water freezes. Yeah. It's cold. That's very cold. Yeah, minus 31 Fahrenheit tonight. We've had a few of those. Our worst was the one day we had minus 40, which is minus 40. That's where they line up. Minus 40 is minus 40, regardless of your temperature thing. Yeah, we've had a real Canadian winter this year. We haven't had one in a couple of years. So it's been a bit of a shocker to have these cold snaps. They're like, whoa, surprise. And it's very chilly. Yeah. So, oh, nice hair on me. Eh? I was so excited when I came from the post office. I was just like, woohoo, look what I got. Hold on. I'm going to go grab my chaos sweater. 1 second. Somebody play Jeopardy music. I'm back with all the woolies. So this is the crocheted modified cardigan sweater I made. But you can see that it's got a twist going on here. It's not hanging straight down the middle like I'd like it to. And seeing as how it wasn't meant to be a pullover, I will need to make some adjustments in the pattern. But it is all right. I don't mind it. What I did with this one was I used 2 different yarns, and I would just alternate every 2 rows. So that's actually 2 entirely different yarns and spins. This one has words have just escaped me. Okay, I thread plied. There we go. I don't know if you can see the lighter color is thread plied, and this one is just a straight greeny gray color. But the colors were close enough that I thought they would go good together in a sweater. And I, so far, like, crochet is like my preferred medium. I love working in crochet. I find it so much easier and faster. I am getting better at knitting, and it does have its place. But I see we have a couple of people we need to boot out here. Put user in timeout. I don't know why people are at all interested in bopping into to hassle us. So yeah, anyways, I'm working on I'm trying to work up a crochet pattern because I'm not displeased with this came out. I just need to make some adjustments on it and go from there. I haven't really gotten into designing. That's not been something I've done yet. But this, I think, if I start with that cardigan pattern, because the base of it was really good, and just modify from that, because I am not smart enough to make my own patterns. I just don't have the patience for the swatching and measuring and gauging and all that crap. But if I start with a pattern and work from there, and I think it was a Lion Brand pattern actually. And these were my ugly sweaters that I knit, which are basically chaos sweaters, because I just used whatever came to hand and just knit them into sweaters. This one, I still have to fix the sleeve on. I should probably leave that one out and do that because I mucked up the sleeve joining and it's made it kind of wonky looking, as you can see. This side looks okay. This side I totally mucked up. But I do like the chaos patterns of just all different yarns. So it's kind of fun. And then this was the second one I made, which turned out a little better because I didn't have to add the sleeves in. I worked from a yoke and then made the sleeves. And this one has buttons. See, I added buttons. Woohoo! But yeah, it's another chaos sweater where I just grabbed all my hand spuns and just started going. Now, I find with the knitting, you have to keep your yarns fairly close in gauge. Whereas in crochet, I can adjust to my heaviest yarn. I'm not comfortable doing that in knitting because I just don't knit enough. I guess it just doesn't make as much sense to me. When I started to crochet, it was just like, once I learned the stitches, I could just look at it and just see how everything flowed together and how you'd be working this into this and all that fun stuff. It just made sense to me. I haven't made it to that point yet with knitting. Knitting, I still have to like really follow the pattern because I can't just look at my last row and say, okay, this is what I did. I'm not there yet, but I did knit them. So it was fun. It does take so much longer to knit, though. Oh my gosh, it takes so long. Thank you, Kimberly. I like them. They're not perfect by any means, but I like them. So, I mean, for me, it's fine. I do want to fix the sleeve on this one, though, because I really did a hatchet job on that sleeve. It's horrible. This one turned out much better. But yeah, and this one, I'm going to keep poking away at this until I figure out how to do this sweater thing in crochet. Because if I can crochet a nice sweater, it'd be so much faster than knitting. Lori, I feel the same. I take patterns and change them to what I want. Yes. Yes. See, crochet just somehow it makes sense to me. I can just, make things work. Crystal, you design from scratch and knitting? Oh, I admire your brain. Mine does not work that way. It just doesn't go there. But this, to get this kind of drape, like most crochet sweaters aren't like this drapey. They're much denser. And I mean, this fabric is not like really, really open, but it does have really nice drape. So I used about a fingering weight on this. And then I used a large hook, but it is double crochet. So I think if I do it again, I think I went up to a H hook, maybe an I, with a fingering weight to get this nice open fabric. Because I find like crochet is usually done so tight and so dense, and it just makes like hard fabric, which is fine for some things. But if it's clothing items, I want some drape, which is what I like about using like larger hooks, and the extended single crochet gives a beautiful drape. So anyways, I'm going to keep working on that. And if I have any success, don't worry, I will share. Oh, Crystal, I don't like you anymore. I'm just teasing. She says it's easy and I don't even follow the swatch rules because I'm irritatingly even in my knitting. Did you see? Oh no, that's in the video coming up. I get confused when I'm editing videos and releasing videos on what I've only edited but I haven't released. But you'll see my really bad tension in knitting in the video that failed to render that's coming up, the one with the Castle Milk Morit. I have never attempted to knit cables yet. I should try it, but I went straight to lace and skipped the cables. But yeah, I should get to the cables. I mean, that's really amazing that you can do that though. Like, just way you go. That's amazing. Yeah, Lori, I'm with you. I find knitting so much harder. I'm getting better at it. Oh, I know what I didn't show you guys. Hold on a second. What's up, Latte? It's okay, baby. I scared Latte again jumping up. Cables are fun. I never could knit lace. See, I can do the lace, but I haven't tried cables yet. Yeah, frogging back a few rows in knitting is not easy. That's true. There are only 2 stitches, knit and purl. So I saw these and I had to get some just for fun. I'm going to try them out. They are fairly expensive, but these are boomerang knitting needles, knitting socks. or anything in the round. So instead of having 4 double pointed needles, you just have 2 boomerang needles and you use your third one to stitch. So I got 2 sizes. These ones are a US 4 or 3.5. I got large ones. And then I got a set of the US size 0 or the 2 millimeter. They are interesting. I haven't really tried them yet. I just got them in, but I'm really curious. I expected them to be a very hard plastic. These ones are pretty flexible, and I'm worried about them breaking fairly easily. But, like, how much easier is that to manage than having your 4 straight knitting needles sticking out all over the place, plus a 5th one to because I'm determined I'm going to figure out a way to knit socks comfortably. The little round ones, round knitting needles that I got, they work pretty good, but I find that I have to really and I do get hand cramps after a bit. So I want to try these and see if they're a better solution or not. I don't know. I just thought they were very interesting. And whoever thought of this is definitely thinking outside the box. And I'm just like, when I saw them, I thought, I've got to try it. So I am going to make an attempt to make socks using these needles. I'm assuming there's going to be a bit of a learning curve, but it could be very interesting. I'm always into something, right? Dr. Chaos, yeah. I'm trying to remember, where did I see these? I think it was on the Mary Maxim site. Yes. I'm assuming they're maybe German. I don't speak other languages because I'm a total loser, but it almost looks German to me. Or maybe, well, I don't know. They were on the Mary Maxim site, Jennifer. Let me see if I'm just going to move you guys over and make you small. And I'm going to see if I can find a link for you in another screen. Oh, no, I don't want you full size, silly thing. There we go. I knew I could do 2 screens. I'm like this big. It's kind of cool. Mary Canada. Well, there you go, Crystal. If they're already bent to your hands, then you don't need these ones. You've already got it covered. Needlework, apparel. Needles and hooks. Knitting needles. Let me see. Here they are. Nekos. Neko is what they're called. All right. Now this should be the link if you want to go check it out. You must knit a lot of socks, Crystal. Oh, now the boys are going to wrestle on the floor just because they're like that. I'm just going to have a look here. Socks and mittens and hats when I'm cold. I totally get that. Just having a look. So if anybody wants to go to Mary Redding Arts, it looks like everything is up and running, and she's got lots of stuff listed. I'm just having a look. I wanted to mention, I know that now I have commercials on all my videos. There is a reason for that, and it's not like I'm expecting to get rich. Any money I'm making off of being monetized through YouTube, I'm rolling right back into stuff to use for the channel, such as the fleece study, the breed study. That was my first payment from YouTube, went straight into buying those fibers to shoot more videos. So if anybody has anything they want to see done, any ideas, anything that you would like to try, but you don't want to spend the money, let me know, and I will look at getting it with the money that we're making through this channel so that we can try more stuff. Basically, I just want this to pay for itself. Because as you all know, fiber arts can get expensive. So I love doing all this stuff. So if you have any ideas at all on things you would like to see or fibers that you want to know about or anything like that, new spinning techniques, whatever, let me know. The only thing I'm not going to be doing is buying spinning wheels to be doing reviews of them. So we're not going to that extent, but if there is a fiber you want me to try to wrangle, it might be something I even have, like a banana fiber or anything like that. And you're curious about what might work with it or anything like that, I'm happy to run the experiments for you and see if we can figure out how to do stuff. Not a problem. I love experiments, as you've probably figured out. And I love trying new stuff like crazy boomerang knitting needles. I'll do a video with those when I get started playing around with them. I think I'm going to start with the bigger ones first, get the hang of it before I go to the little ones for making socks. Yeah, because I'm utterly fascinated with this. I haven't spun straight banana fiber. I'm pretty sure I have some around, and I think I might try spinning with that. I know it's got that squeaky feeling and it's really grippy and it can be tricky. So I think there's got to be a way to make it an easier spin because it does have a nice shine. So maybe I'll make a note of that, and we can look into that after I'm done the breed study. I still have 2 more of those to go through. That was my phone. Hold on. Video requests on my note app. All right. So banana. There we go. Banana fiber. Anybody else have any requests on types of fibers or techniques or anything that you want to see done that maybe I can help you figure out? Happy to do it. It's one of the things I love to do. I keep looking at this. I am so in love with this. This is the Landscapes Fusion. And like, I'm not a huge orange person, but this is like a peachy orange into a red and a gray. It's so pretty, and it's amazingly soft. Well, Crystal, if you think of any crazy ideas, you can let me know in comments or send me an email. Anybody is welcome to email me at bffarts. I just love my email. bffarts@gmail.com. Anytime you want to reach out, feel free. I'm usually around. Occasionally I do go radio silent, but for the most part, everything goes to my phone so I can answer from wherever I am. It's not a problem. Oh, here's another one. There, take care of that. So, anyways, I'm going to probably go off and I might take another crack at getting that video to render because it's really frustrating me that it didn't. So I'll probably go back. Oh no, I pulled out the center of the yarn ball. You know what that means. I'm going to have to use this yarn. Oh, darn. Does anybody do that? I can't start another project. Oh no, the yarn fell out of the skein. I can't just let it roll around like that. I'm going to have to make something with it. That's my excuse, anyways. I'm horrible for like getting things done. I usually have like 12 projects on the go at any given time. But this is just so lovely. Ugh, maybe I'll make a hat or something out of it. We'll see. But regardless, I'm going to go and see if I can get that video to render so it'll be ready to go up for Monday. Oh, Kimberly, that's all right. Feel better for sure. I can do like a laugh on loop and you could just listen to that if it helps. But I'm, yes, win the video war. Tell me about it. I want to see if I can get that to render. So I'm going to give it one more shot today. If that doesn't work, then I'm probably going to have to re-edit all over again. And I don't want to because it took me like 3 hours to edit it in the first place. And I just can't believe it's missing like one frame at 30 frames per second. Trying to find that one frame can be a nightmare. But I'm going to go do that. And hopefully I will have it ready for Monday. It's only Friday now, so that gives me time. So that will be the Castle Milk Morit. Once I have that video ready to go, then I can start shooting the next one and we'll finish up the breed study because I'm having so much fun with it. It's been a real blast and surprising. Like, wait till you see the Castle Milk Morit. It's great. So everybody, go and have a great evening. Try to stay warm if it's cold where you are, or try to stay cool if it's hot where you are. Comfortable. Let's go with stay comfortable. And enjoy your fiber arts as much as you can. And Kimberly, feel better. Please. All right. Thanks, guys. I'll see you next time.